Alright, what is up, ladies and gents? We're back with some more Puppet Dance Performance. So I actually went and reloaded to keep my Butterfly Dream Pill. I'll probably do this off-screen. I said that I'd do it on-screen, but if I recall correctly, there's actually, like, nothing there. So, I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just record it, and just in case something interesting changed with Extended, but I'm pretty sure there's just a couple of held items in there. And that's literally the extent of the exciting stuff. Outside of some new encounters, of course, but I don't think any of them have anything to do with the new games, so I don't care. But yeah, we're going to go on ahead. I also said that I'd be in town, but I remembered, in the nick of time, that I'm pretty sure I'm going to get jumped by Marisa as soon as I try to leave. So, I didn't want to do that. Marisa, she's probably going to have fucking someone. We're gonna bet on Alice, because I don't know what type Marisa and Patchouli are, and yep, there she is. Hello, lady. Hey, Marisa. You know, it's not quite as good as Reimu's dynamic entrance, but it works, I suppose. What a surprise to see you here, Stylin. I've been hearing all sorts of things about you lately. Sounds like you're making great progress. You helped out with Aempe, right? You were asked to go on an errand by Kene? I figure you've gotten much stronger if Kene trusts you enough to run this errand for her. Well, while we have the chance, I challenge you to a battle. I want to see how strong you've become. Now, come at me. Yeah, alright, sure. Let's beat Marisa up. And she led with Alice. Good. Like I said, is the only one that I remember the type of. I have no fucking clue what Patchouli is. I think Marisa's like part electric, but that might have just been the, that might have just been the ROM hacks. I don't know. Wow. Good lord, that did a lot of damage for something that isn't resisted. Or for something that wasn't super effective, I should say. But I guess Yorigamis aren't really particularly bulky. She's going to send out a Narumi. Narumi is light earth, so we're going to send in Mioi, because she can't do much against Mioi. So, let's hope. She's going to use Diffusion Laser, which is, yeah, looks light type. I'm getting that confused with whatever the, there's a Void type skill with a similar name that Okina has, I think. I'm thinking Scatter Beam, I see. That's the confusion. So yeah, we're going to use Foam Bubbles here. She's going to use Stone Circle. That's not going to do too much. She did get hit with that spread attack drop. Luckily, that is the actual attack stat that she uses, so we're actually getting some benefit out of that, which is pretty cool. Going to use another Diffusion Laser because she hates having high attack, I guess. I don't know. The AI is not particularly strong. You know, the AI for, what's her name, Moko is pretty decent, but this is Moko's AI, this is not. I don't know if Moko has the bullshit cheaty AI. That seemed to be Void type. So, what does Haze do? Is that a spread attack drop or a focus attack drop? Oh, focus, it's worthless then. Mioi, run until you die. Sorry, but you're not gonna be too helpful against, what's her name? Marisa, that's it. So, perish, I guess. If you're Void type, then I guess I can send out... No, Tereda's a bad idea. Fuck. Momoyo, I guess. When all else fails, Momoyo doesn't, right? You wouldn't fail, would you? You wouldn't, right? See how good that does. I assume she doesn't have too much focus attack, or focus defense. You'd assume she'd be rather physically frail. Christ! Christ! Did so much damage! So we're going to see Marisa now. I don't know if that was light or electric that she had, but doesn't matter, run it. Star Flare, that's, Jesus, really? Yikes. So here's my idea, right? Hear me out. Send out Tereda. We know Tereda is absolutely going to get murdered. However, Prankster, behind you, drop her spread attack. She can't do as much damage. That's my idea here. So let's see, how did that work out? Yeah, no, I think that was a good idea. So she's gimped for the rest of the battle. For the time being, I guess we can use Fake Jewel. She's still going to outspeed. She uses a Fake Jewel of her own for some reason. No, she did still kill, but I figured since it didn't have stab, I might live, but no. Okina, you can come out and be fine. So can Aun, though, but I'd rather have Okina get some experience, because she's lagging behind a wee bit. We're going to use Scatter Beam. She uses Star Flare, which is not that effective. We are limiting her potential moves. She can't use her, whatever it's called. Oh, that couldn't penetrate for some reason. Weird. What fucking type is she then? What resists void? Light and dark. Okay, well that makes sense then. Well, if you're not void then this is going to be super effective. That's going to hurt. Not that much, but it did hurt. Hopefully you're not like light void. You're not. Okay, well, goodbye. Oh, you lived. How rude. I might be able to beat you with Spring First here, though. Yep. Alright. It didn't do much damage, but it did enough. That's all that really matters. But yeah, I think that Fear was a smart play, right? If I've got Prankster, I should use Prankster, and Mioi can style change. Well, that's quite exciting, isn't it? Phew! That was rough. I figured you gotten stronger, but I didn't expect you to get this strong. By the way, where are you going now? Scarlet Devil Mansion? I see. Alice told you to go there. Well, I'd better get going too. I'm going to get much stronger, so you better plan on doing the same. Alright, cool. Oh, and she's back. Hello. You were asked to run an errand by Kenny, right? You should go see her in class before you go to the Scarlet Devil Mansion. She's trustworthy, so I'm sure she'll give you something in return for your help. I'm going for real now. See ya. I do appreciate that she's using Bad Magus rather than the usual Master Spark. I do think that the variants of Master Spark are probably her weakest themes, if you ask me. You didn't, but, you know, this is my video, so you're going to have to hear it anyway. You know, Love Colored Master Spark isn't bad, but I prefer Magus Knight. And I also quite like Casket of Star. So, we've got a style change on the menu for my good Mioi. Let us see what exactly these styles are. So she's got Assist, Power, and Extra. So Water Poison. Stat changes from skills and charms are doubled. This gives her some... This turns her into a focus attacker rather than a spread attacker, which is interesting. And she gets a spread defense buff, a little bit more focus attack, and a bit more speed. None of these can reasonably be called speedy, but, you know, that's fine. She also gets a little bit more HP for this, gets way more spread attack, you know, gets slightly more focus attack for as much as that matter, more spread, becomes kind of a focus wall, which is interesting, and her speed is higher. She still keeps Disturber. I like that for the time being. This version of her gets a ton more HP, a bit more spread attack. She kind of just becomes a wall. She kind of just becomes a fast wall. Just a wall running very fast. Let us switch her abilities here to see what her other abilities can possibly be in her other forms. I think this works. Active, Wariness, Strict Dosage. Interesting. So that... What does that do for her weaknesses? That means she's just weak to Fire and Steel? That's interesting. Yeah, because, like, the issue right now, right, is that I'm not sure if I want to get, like, if I want to keep a water type, right? I don't know if water or nature is going to be more useful, because I just don't know what the rest of my team is going to pan out like. I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe this, maybe. It's probably not assist type, is the thing. For the time being... it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. But I think I'm going to go with Strict Dosage, I think. Actually, you know what? I should check what her IVs are to see, maybe. Focus defense is bad, spread defense is bad, everything else is fucking fantastic. But she has a plus spread attack nature. So we definitely don't want her to be a focus attacker. Honestly, then, if she has a plus spread attack nature, I kind of think we should go for power. Just to make the most of her really high spread growth. Yeah, we're gonna go power then. Worst case scenario, I can always catch another one. With that out of the way, we can go ahead and switch back to Disturber, since she's still kind of tanky. I'd prefer Disturber. And then we can actually give her some stats, and those stats can be... How much speed does she get out of speed? She gets a good amount of speed. I kind of feel like we go speed, spread attack, maybe? Does that look good? And then, like, maybe dump some more into spread defense to shore that up, or maybe just HP? Doesn't really matter. Can we get an extra point? No, so no matter, it's definitely not going to be spread defense, obviously. Okay, well, it's going to be HP then. Just get an extra point of HP. That looks fine. Sure. Might not be the best idea, but I don't really care that much. We did get a skill card. We got Squall. That's what that skill card you might have noticed at the end of the last episode was. It's just Squall, not too exciting. And I guess we should check to see what new moves she's learned. Aquasonic. Increased priority. That's pretty alright. For the time being, we can probably drop out of Heat Haze, maybe? Recompensate is Endeavor or whatever, I think. Sharply increases focus defense is interesting. Byakko prevents dodging. Woof! Woof! Yeah, goodbye, Spread Bubbles. That's pretty good. I wonder what else we can get. I kind of feel like maybe we get Aquasonic in place of Seasonal Flowers, perhaps? I don't know. Seasonal Flowers still is coverage. I think we'll get rid of Heat Haze for the time being. In the future, that might be something we take back, but, you know, that's the nice thing, is we don't need to worry about having to get through the entire whole-ass game before we get to move tutors, you know? But yeah, there we go. I think that team is looking better. The next up to get a... We're probably going to get Aun, her form change, if I had to guess. She's pretty close. For the time being, I'm going to switch out to Okina, though, because she is really lagging behind on the whole levels. Terada is also kind of lagging behind, not quite as much. I remember Okina having some weird fucking gimmicky forms. I seem to recall looking at Okina's forms and seeing some fucking nonsense. I think she has cast form as one of her, I think, her extra form, and then she also has, like, a suite of season-based moves that all increase either her... that all, not increase anything, but actually put down a terrain as well as a weather at the same time, which is quite interesting. She's got some interesting stuff. I don't necessarily know if she's in it for the long haul, but I'm already healed up, right? Yeah, like I said, I think she's interesting at the very least. That's right, we're going to see Kane, and then were we going to the Scarlet Devil Mansion next? Was that what we were doing? This is the Kirasame General. Where is the... Here we... No, that's Geronte. I mean, we can see if anything's changed with Mioi, I guess, but I doubt it has. Yeah, she doesn't have anything. That's fine. Let us go try to remember where the trainer school is, because I don't fucking remember. I don't remember what she gives us either, but it better be worth it, or I will cry. I'll just cry, I'll piss my pants a little bit. It'll be really awkward, so give me something good. I heard you solved the problem with Ante. That sort of problem has been happening frequently, but this time it happened at a very bad time. Thank you very much. Please accept this return for all of your help. In return for all of your help, whatever, it doesn't matter. Skill card 85, it's a school for... It should help you on, you should take care. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. I love you, goodbye. Field break. Breaks the froze... fucking, what's this called? What's this called? Brick? Does brick break screens? I don't fucking know, man. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that we have a way to deal with screens when they're up. Oh, it's Solaire. If there's something you want to know about puppets, you should be able to learn it here. That's just not true. There's so much things that this does not teach you. That is just a patent falsehood you told me. Have we talked to Kosuzu recently? Have we actually had her translate that book for us? Yoma Books? It's a book written by a yokai using characters humans can't read. I can read it, so if you find one, please bring it here. Or do you want me to read one now? These are books I can read for you, just this one. Apparently I've entered Gensokyo somehow. I also can't go home. That's just great. Not until I resolve this puppet incident, that is. I've been told to go over to the human village. It seems like that's the only way to begin. Seems to be someone's diary. Seeing how a similar events mentioned in it, I think it could be related to the puppet incident. Even then, how does entering Gensokyo like they did even work? Please ask me whenever you want to read them again. I see. So that's fine. For the time being, I guess I can go say hello to Akyu, because I don't remember if I need to talk to Akyu before I start heading up to Misty Lake. But that'll be exciting. And by exciting, I mean god damn it. Oh, Solaire, I heard you had finished the task for Miss Kamishimasawa. You're heading to Scarlet Devil Mansion next, right? You're quite energetic. That's a good attitude to have in your situation. Scarlet Devil Mansion is near the Misty Lake and ruled by a vampire. Please do be careful. You didn't really tell me where the Misty Lake is, but I want to say it's off to the west and then the north, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I think someone told me at some point, and I've just forgotten because my memory is very bad due to my incredibly small brain. It's very small and very smooth. If I tilt my head, it rolls out my ear like a marble. Alright, let's try to remember where we're going. It is Chirno Day, the day I'm recording this, which is not the day it's going up by even a little bit. The day this is going up is probably very far away. This is not where I'm trying to go. But yes, it's Chirno Day when I'm recording this. The first episode should be going up in like 2 hours, which is cool. But yeah, that's exciting, isn't it? It's the 9th. Hopefully, we're still in September, so I do hope that the fucking what's it called? Goyoku Ibun, the new spin-off, comes out this month. I'm definitely going to play that and definitely going to record that, assuming I don't hate it. Mumble, I'm continuing. Yeah, assuming I don't hate it, I'm definitely going to record and upload that as soon as it comes out, because I'm quite excited for that. Largely because the boys at Tassafro are finally doing my girl Yugi, the service she deserves. Am I a little bit salty that they finally release a game with Yugi in it as soon as they stop making a fighting game? Yes. Yes, I am salty. You know, in another world, she actually gets to be in a fighting game. I get to call myself a Yugi main and feel very good about myself. But this is not the world we live in, and I will take even a crumb of Yugi enthusiasm. I'm just trying to touch this one piece of grass. It doesn't matter, whatever. But yeah, that's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. There's a man and his grandfather, assumedly. Fight this puppet I just caught. Okay. I appreciate it. Straight to the point, Mr. Tomoyasu. It's a Tokiko. Wow, a Tokiko. Golly, I'm quaking in my boots. Quaking in my boots. What the hell? Oh yeah, I did look up what Sagume is, and she is poison type. Which, it makes sense. I'm trying to remember what wind is weak to. The answer is fucking I don't care. Get illusion bullets now. Hopefully you're not void type, and you're not. Wow, that did not do much, huh? She's going to use changeling, which is a void type that switches out her, but she doesn't have anyone to switch out into. Okay, that makes sense. Gonna use scatter beam this time. Hopefully she doesn't get killed by changeling. Will she get killed? Find out next episode. Nope, she's fine. Alright. You wouldn't have priority, right? Oh, you do. You do have priority. You asshole. Ha! Get owned! You nerd! You absolute nerd! You thought. You fucking thought. These 1 HP clutches have been actually nutty. I caught lots of puppets with my grandpa. Good for you, Tomoyasu. I'm glad you're hanging out with your grandpa while you still can. Let's give some heals to Okina, because I don't feel like going all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Let's talk to your grandpa. I'll beat up his fucking nerd puppets, too. I'll use this here puppet I fished up in a battle against you. Why do you get the fish? I want to fish! Fishing is, objectively, the best feature in video games. Not just this particular video game, but like any video game, fishing is the best part of it. This is my ethos. This is the creed by which I live my life, is always do fishing. You know, that's all I really look for. Slime shot? Really? Okay. Speed fell, that's fine. But yeah, it is pretty much the chief failing of this game that you don't actually get to fish in it. I think that's pretty disappointing, and if Focus Lens ever comes back, which I don't think they will, because it seems like they've kind of disappeared. Oh, Alan gets her style change. Quite useful puppet, quite the useful puppet, chasing after fish and such. If Tassafro ever comes back, they should put fishing in the next game. Like I said, I don't necessarily think they will, because they've been MIA for a while here, but, you know, a man can dream, right? Aon gets defense, power, and extra. Defense obviously gets a shit ton more defenses, and a bit of speed, and some focus attack. That's fine. And keeps her pure light typing. She really doesn't get light earth. Are you fucking for real? Really? Gets more HP, a little more spread, much more focus, and still gets some pretty good defenses, a little bit more speed than she'd have otherwise. And then 2 of a kind. Oh! Interesting. She gets Mega Kangaskhan. Well, that's a fun little idea, isn't it? A little bit more HP, a little more spread. She is still a focus attacker. It's like substantially more focus attack. Tanky, fast. Yeah? Yeah. No, I'm feeling that. I mean, I guess we can ability change just to see. Keeps wariness. Economist. Oh, that's interesting. And, yeah, no. I think I'm going to take extra for that Mega Kangaskhan ability. It's pretty useful, I assume. And if it isn't, then it isn't. Who cares? You know? If it isn't, again, we can always just get another one. 1 to change your ability back to 2 of a kind. I believe that was exclusive to, like, extra Parsi, maybe, in the base game. So it's cool that she's getting something like that. Let me look at her skill. Actually, you know what? I can just do that from the skill menu. Hammer throw for a stab attack to get rid of yin energy, I guess. Overray is a priority move that we can get rid of light up with. And Rising Sun, Light Javelin over Angel Ladder, probably. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have that accuracy lowering chance, but it does more damage and isn't inaccurate itself, which is kind of a good thing. I don't think we need Rising Sun, to be honest. right? I don't see a reason to use Rising Sun in particular. I don't know, it has its place, but I think for the most part, I would rather use what I'm currently using, because I've already got fire coverage elsewhere. Stat-wise, I should be buffing up her focus attack for sure. Get that nice and high, and then I should probably be increasing her speed also. Yeah, her speed's fine. Her speed can get pretty decent with this. And then we just put 2 points into whatever the fuck. Whatever I can get points into. HP? HP it is, baby! Unless it's spread attack? No. I don't think I'm going to be using a lot of those, so sure. That looks like a fine spread to me. Works for me. Perfect. Okay, cool. Now Aon is all up there. Hopefully, we will get Momoyo next. I mean, we will get Momoyo next. Hopefully she's got some cool stuff going on. For the time being, let us go over here. Oh no, that just drops down somewhere else. I don't know, man. I think I know where that drops down, right? Just drops down over here? Right? Like up there? Yeah, I think so. We're gonna say that it does. That's... If it doesn't, you know, oh well, I miss out on something. I can always come back for it later. Okay, this song, I swear to God, this fucking song, I think it's Wakasagi Hime's theme. This particular rendition sounds like you're getting a call in, I can't remember if it's Skype or Discord, but particularly, the opening here, absolutely sounds like you're getting a call in Skype, I think. It might have been Discord, I don't know. I use fucking servers, you kidding me? Who's personally calling me on Discord? But I remember, I've been kind of watching back my old videos, and I remember listening to this and being like, am I getting a fucking call? Puppet battles are too hard, I don't know how they work. Throwing myself at enemies is good enough! Look, I hope you are just legitimately just flying headbutting all of your foes, because that would own. You would be the best fairy if you did that. You get a contract thread, which I do believe is a great ball, pretty exciting. I really like Wakasagi Hime's theme. I'd say that I'm generally a fan. I like to play with my sister. I like these rascals. They're just very upbeat. They're very positive. Always talking about things they like. I like playing with my sister. Good for you, kid. Absolutely, that owns. Yorigami can get in there and deliver some swift punches to this little shit. And by deliver some swift punches, I think I might mean she just gets eaten by like wind type attacks, because I think Kurumi's part wind. But I don't care. Get those rush attacks in there. Yup, I knew it. God damn it. I fucking knew it. I knew it and I did it anyway. I can't be trusted. Okay, well, she's still probably gonna die unless I get absolutely turbo-owned. I got turbo-owned. Fuck. Do we stay in? Hell yeah, we do. Okay, she still used Wind Wave. I think that's priority. If it's not, then we just got owned. Oh well. Whatever, we got Dangos for days. Approximately 17 days. And by 17, I mean like 14? I don't know. I don't remember how many Dangos I've eaten in my life. My sister is way stronger than you. You want to fucking bet? You want to fucking bet? Alright, let's test this theory out. I'm playing with my brother. Good for you, Tomboy Fumina. Okay, well, she does have a lot more puppets than you, though, at least. Another dark type. Let us pivot into my girl Momoyo. Let's go. And just use steel type attacks, because our fighting type is a little worse for wear. She used Raid, so obviously this was a very good and smart idea from a big-brained man. Gonna rip her. Fuck. I can't speak, man. Don't make fun of me. It's hard. I have to, like, use my tongue and words, and it's just very difficult. It's very hard speaking, you know? When you think about how many things go into speaking, think of, like, the exact... What the fuck am I... No, think about, like, how much tongue and muscle movement you've got to do just to, like, say a word. It's pretty impressive that anyone can do it at all. So, therefore, you can't make fun of me for being bad at talking. And obviously switching into Momoyo was the good play here, because she just ran the entire team. Also, yo, Tomokazu or whatever your fucking name is, your sister's a bitch. Gets absolutely wrecked. But Momoyo gets a style change. I will become stronger. Remember me. I fucking won't. I won't, Fumina. I already remember her name. So style change. Let's see what you get. Poison Steel, Poison Earth, Dark Earth. Yeah, those all make sense. So power type makes sense. She actually does get speed. I hope they gave her speed because she has a lot of legs. I hope that dumbass reasoning is why she has speed typing. More HP, more spread, just double her fucking focus. Almost double her focus attack. Better defenses, and a little bit better speed. Gets way more HP and speed type, which is not what I would have expected necessarily. Is a split attacker, interestingly enough. That has its merits. Tankier, actually. Well, she's got more focused defense. She's weaker in the spread aspect than power form, but... And, her speed still isn't actually all that good. Extra gets poison heal. That's pretty cool. Gets more HP, more spread attack. Still a focused attacker. Gets some defenses. Weirdly enough, faster in extra form than she would be in speed form. And her ability change would be... Whoops. Her ability would be Sand Mask. Interesting. She gets, I don't remember the name of that ability. Is that Sand Veil? Sand Cloak? Something like that? Earth skills are more powerful during Koryu. Nature skill damage is halved during Koryu. And negative aura, which is whatever. Interesting. There's something to be said, especially if I'm going to wind up running Okina the entire time. There is definitely something to be said for getting Kotei's Earth and maybe using Okina to set up Koryu. That could be a thing, right? I don't know. It's hard to say. Gets some more stuff during Dust Storm. I need to look up the seasonal skills Okina gets, I think. This one's hard. This is the one that's probably giving me the most trouble. There's something to be said for Poison Heal, but we do lose out on our Poison typing, which would be unfortunate, right? If we take extra. I kind of want to say Power, to be honest. I kind of want to say Power. During Dust Storm, do any of the seasonal skills put Dust up, or would I be better off with Poison Attack? This is hard. This is a hard thought for sure. The issue... she's pretty bulky, all things considered. Yeah, I'm feeling Power. I'm gonna go Power, I think. This is a more important decision than the other ones, because replacing her is going to be difficult. You know, because she's my starter, she gets the Dream Shard, and also has full S IVs, so she's a lot harder to replace. There's definitely a large part of me that wishes that I could undo my form changes. You know, I understand that they don't necessarily want you to be able to carry moves from one form into another, but in that case, just, like, clear my move table if I do that, you know? I don't know. It's unfortunate that that's not a feature in the game, but... you know, whatever. I'm feeling Power. My heart says Power, so I think I'm going to go Power, but there's definitely something to be said about speed because of the Earth typing. We are lacking in Earth typing, but I also feel like the attack stats are kind of lacking here. I mean, comparatively. The attack stats are still quite good, obviously, but I'm feeling Focus Attack. I'm going to go Focus. I'm going to go Power. This might be a mistake. Oh, well. If it's a mistake, who cares? You know? It's a video game. It doesn't really matter. She doesn't actually get a way to put up her, whatever. Blitzkrieg. Interesting. She's not really fast enough to necessarily take advantage of that. Yeah, no, this is just a straight upgrade. Cool. Blitzkrieg. Overtake Strike is a nice priority move that we can take. Do we want to take that over the Ripper, though, necessarily? Because I want to take Blitzkrieg in place of Piercing Stab, probably. Because I don't have any electric moves, and it's just really good coverage to have. Piercing Stab is fine, don't get me wrong, but I think we're going to take Blitzkrieg over that. And I think for the time being, I'm going to stick with my moves as they are. For the time being, I'm also going to go with Poison Body, just because Sand Mask... I don't have any way to set up Sandstorm right now. We can always change that later on. And if we're reinforcing stats, we are absolutely pumping the ever-loving Christ out of your focus attack. That's a pretty girthy little attack stat there, I think. Then we're going to also pump your speed. Because why would I ever pump something that's nice? Nice! Dude, nice! Sex number! Can I get anything with this extra 2 points? HP? Whatever, I'll put it in HP just in case. Cool. Alright, so Momio's looking alright. She's got quite the impressive amount of attack there. And Yorigami's up next, I guess. She's in a bit of a dire straits right now, but that's okay. We can always just feed her a Dango, and then we feed her a Senbei. Just force-feeding the twins. You know what? I'm sure Shion appreciates actually getting to eat for once, you know? I'm sure she would not turn down the opportunity to stuff her face, poor girl. Literally poor girl, I suppose. Son of a... Alright, well, it's a mailing. I do like my girl mailing. One day I would like to use her. Something I've been thinking about doing, with going on with like the future of the channel. I've already mentioned that I definitely want to play the next fucking game. What's it called? I've completely forgot. Go Yoku Ibun, I think. The next Tassifro game. I've definitely mentioned I want to do that. And I want to do some other Touhou stuff. I might want to do Luna Nights. I've played it, but I never actually finished it. I got pretty close, if I recall correctly. But I'd like to do Luna Nights, maybe. I'd like to do maybe the Touhouvania games. I seem to remember the Komojo Densetsu games are going to be getting a Steam release. There's some other Steam games I'm looking forward to. But there's also some Steam games. I meant some Touhou-based Steam games. There's like some roguelite ones that might be interesting. You look like you have free time. I'm free too. Let's play. You can't? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, there's some roguelite stuff I saw on Steam that might be interesting. There's some... You know, the other stuff I've been thinking of is maybe doing some other Shard of Dreams runs, maybe doing themed runs where I just like do just the Embodiment of Scarlet Devil cast. Maybe I just do the playable characters, that sort of thing. You're probably Nether, right? Is Nether weak to... What the hell is Nether weak to? Light, Dark, and Nether. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure, we'll let Alan have her chance to shine here. But yeah, doing some themed runs might be interesting. That could be a cool thing. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. Embarrassing. But yeah, that could be something. There's also a bunch of, like, non-Touhou and maybe even, like, non-Weeb stuff that I want to do. You know, there's other Touhou games I want to check out eventually, like Gensou Wanderer and Labyrinth of Touhou 2, but I don't want to commit to those because those are long. Since I haven't crossed the Sanzu River yet, I'm safe. I'm a human. You know, I don't have the heart to tell the boy. Girl? I don't know. I think they had lipstick. Probably a girl. But yeah, I don't know. There's some stuff that I want to check out, but I don't want to really commit to super long games. But I don't know. Other runs of Puppet Dance Performance could be interesting, I suppose. I think that'd be cool. But I also maybe want to do a Nuzlocke, but that seems really hard. Let's figure out which one of our puppets is stronger. But yeah, I don't know. That's all in the future. I'd like to get Puppet Dance Performance done. I think the only thing that's really going to sideline me from Puppet Dance Performance at this point is Go Yoku Ibun. And by the time this fucking video is out, you know, there's a very good chance that I've already played Go Yoku Ibun on the channel. Because this is probably not going up till like the 20th, I think. Something like that. It's either the 19th or the 20th, I think. Sick. Let's go for Blitzkrieg. Do I outspeed? I don't. Fuck. Well, going for Blitzkrieg anyway. Woof. Still ate her. I think she's part steel, which is why I decided to use that instead of poison, but... You know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. Who cares? I'm trying to find my way to the Misty Mansion. Yep, that's it. Cool, so strong. Thanks, man. I'm trying to find my way to Scarlet Devil Mansion, but I don't know where that is, man. I don't think it's this way, if I'm being honest with you. I believe we've already found the way to the Prism River Mansion, so we're not going there, necessarily, but I don't know where anything is. There could be just some items up here. Yep, there's an item. It's a light charm, probably gets rid of darkness. I'm not even gonna bother looking it up because I know it gets rid of darkness. Okay. I'm a fucking idiot! I was about to say the thing that gets rid of darkness should be fucking... The thing that gets rid of darkness should be sunglasses! That doesn't even make any goddamn sense! You know, when it's too dark out, so you put your sunglasses on. I think I was thinking night vision goggles, but sunglasses come up more frequently than night vision goggles do. So I was just like, yeah, sunglasses, man. Fuck me. Such a fucking idiot. Just the dumbest shit in the world. Okay. Alright. Fucking sunglasses. Alright. We've decided to teach Tri-Attack to, Okina here. I probably should have gotten rid of Behind You, because Okina's not particularly speedy. So I guess Behind You isn't particularly useful, but I don't know, man. I'm willing to just you know, make mistakes or whatever. There's probably going to be a man here that we are going to have to fight, but I think we're getting closer to Misty Mansion. Why do I keep wanting... I mean, I keep wanting to call it the Misty Mansion because there's a Misty Lake, but, you know, it's still not called that. It's Shizuha. Shizuha, the god... If I recall correctly, you know, as I've been doing a bit more of a deep dive into actual Touhou lore, I find myself learning some really goofy shit. Like, I'm pretty sure Shizuha here has to paint every leaf in the fall individually. And, like, she has, like, interns that help her paint the leaves, I think? But, like, I actually, no joke, I'm pretty sure she individually paints the leaves. Because that's like a pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? That's like a pretty... You can understand that belief. Like, you know, back in the day, you don't necessarily understand why the leaves change color in the fall. So I suppose it's as good a thought as any to say, well, a god does it. A god goes and paints the leaves, and that's what they do. And that's a pretty romantic take on it. But just the idea of, you know, summer's coming to an end, and Aki, or Shizuha, is just... I really want to get home, but the mist is really big. But just the image of her, like, crunching... You get, like, the stereotypical anime depiction of, like a mangaka that's behind on their deadline, and she's just, like, doing that, but she's painting every individual leaf. Yawn. I don't know who you are, but good morning. Oh, it's nap time. Time to go to bed. Good night. The most relatable character in the game. I don't know. I like the idea of beleaguered Shizuha trying desperately to meet the fall deadline for painting her leaves. I think that's a funny mental image. With the strongest puppet by my side, I will have to be the strongest. Do you, though? Fairy Cocoa. Cocoa. It's a Chirno. Wow, everybody, look surprised. It's Chirno. No one's ever seen Chirno before. It's a brand new Pokemon. Pokemon. Brand new Touhou character. It's her day. So, good for her. Good for her for showing up, coming on out here. Slime Shot? Gross. Don't slime me, bro. Slime Shot water type? It sounds like it would be poison type, but I'm getting it confused with Slime Ball, excuse me. In my defense, they are literally the same skill. One's blue and one's purple, so that's how you know the blue one is... I almost said the blue one is blue, which, while true, isn't really what I meant. The blue one is obviously water, because blue is water and purple is poison. Why is purple poison, anyway? It's always purple and green that are poison. I wonder where that comes from. I was always told Chirno was the strongest. Well, you're a fool. The fog here is very comforting, but I'm not exactly sure who I'm talking to. End of Persona 4 colorized. Are you a traveler? Traveling is good. You can basically go anywhere. I'm sure you'll have fond memories of your journey. That's probably true. Very shocked, Remy. If this puppet could make Scarlet Mist, it would be really useful for hide and seek. Is that making it too hard? What, like for the person seeking? Yeah, I mean, assumedly. Son of a... Alright, we're almost there, I'm sure. The Misty Lake is quite large. There is also like a boulder, or like an island in the middle with a big ice boulder that we have to deal with. But I think that ice boulder only melts in the end game. What was I looking at, you say? If you win, I'll tell you. Oh, you better not hold out on me. It's probably just his reflection. Shigenobu. It's a very old man name, isn't it? We sort of have a ton of things to deal with, water type. It's really just Momoyo pulling all the heavy lifting here. I like that, I think I mentioned this in my last playthrough, but I do quite like the little entrance effects that each element gets once you've awakened. I think it's a nice little touch to say this is definitely awakened. And again, it does help you kind of identify what type of other awakened puppets are. Still a while out. I was about to say a ways out from running into those. Does Remy have any? Remy might. I don't remember. We got a critical hit. That's nice. Doesn't really matter, but we did get the crit. It's really just, you know, the principle of the matter. We gotta get those crits. If you look from here, you can see a small island. There's something about... Oh yeah, he's telling us about that island I was just talking about. Are we home? Are we almost at the Scarlet Devil Manor? Please. Please, sir. Hey, here we are. There's Marissa, breaking in, as Marissa do. Yeah, I think this is, like, probably a good place to cut it, I should think. I don't think it's a bad place to cut it, so yeah, I think we will call it here. I'll stand next to my wife. One of my many wives. My real wife is Yugi, of course. But yes, I think that just about does it for me. This has been Silaire, and I hope you have a wonderful day.